The girl came home from school and unexpectedly saw her parents examining her underwear closely. Annie tried to pretend she hadn't noticed, but her father followed her into the room and suddenly pulled at her collar, harshly demanding where the necklace around her neck came from. Annie quietly explained it was a gift from a friend. Her father didn't believe her. Instead, he yanked the necklace off and threw it away. Though filled with resentment, Annie could only endure it in silence. But what was even harder to accept was her parents taking her to the hospital for an examination. Not until the doctor's report confirmed that everything was normal did they finally breathe a sigh of relief. But by then, Annie's heart had long gone numb. So, one evening after school, Annie quietly left home and went alone to an abandoned water tower to study. That was where Jack found her while out for a walk. After learning what she was going through, Jack began bringing her food regularly, and the two slowly became close friends. One day, Jack's father, David, came to check on the area and happened to see Annie, who had been missing for so long. He insisted on taking her home. On the way, David gently hinted that Annie shouldn't mention Jack. Annie promised to keep his secret. Back home, her mother rushed over emotionally. Though David tried to stop her, he couldn't prevent what followed. Annie's eyes were filled with distance and detachment. That night, her parents berated her, but it was the suffocating atmosphere that truly weighed her down. Summoning her courage, Annie voiced a long-held wish she wanted a room of her own. The next morning, a red dress was placed beside her bed, and she finally had her own room. Just as she began to hope things might change, her parents took her to the hospital once more. Only after the familiar report was unfolded did they hand her breakfast. Annie understood then this was only the beginning.